What if I told you that the refreshing waters you're about to dive into this summer could hold a secret so deadly, it can literally eat you alive? It sounds like something out of a horror movie, but it's a very real and present danger, and its peak season is upon us right now. Before we continue, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in US politics, and understand how these public health crises intersect with policy and national attention, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow and allows us to bring you this vital information. We're talking about Vibrio, a group of bacteria found in warm coastal waters. Now, most of the time, Vibrio infections are mild. You might get some unpleasant gastrointestinal issues, maybe a wound infection that clears up. But there's a dark side to Vibrio, a far more sinister manifestation that has earned it the chilling moniker, the flesh-eating bacteria. This is necrotizing fasciitis, a rapidly progressing bacterial infection that destroys skin, fat, and the tissue covering the muscles. And as summer heats up, so does the risk of encountering this aggressive pathogen. The context here is critical. We're heading into the heart of summer, a time when millions of Americans are seeking relief from the heat by heading to the ocean, bays, and even brackish rivers. These are precisely the environments where Vibrio thrives. The bacteria prefer warm, salty, or brackish water. So, if you live on the coast or plan on visiting one, you are in a higher risk category. But it's not just about where you go, it's also about how you enter the water. Open wounds, cuts, scrapes, or even surgical incisions can provide a direct entry point for Vibrio bacteria into your bloodstream and tissues. Even a tiny, seemingly insignificant scratch can become a gateway for this aggressive infection. The key facts are stark. Vibrio vulnificus, a particular species, is the main culprit behind these severe, flesh-eating infections. It doesn't just cause discomfort, it can lead to septicemia, a life-threatening bloodstream infection, and that dreaded necrotizing fasciitis. The progression can be alarmingly fast. Patients often report initial symptoms like fever, chills, and severe pain at the site of infection, which then rapidly escalates to blistering, skin discoloration, and the breakdown of tissue. In the most severe cases, intensive care is required, and even then, limb amputation may be the only way to stop the relentless march of the infection and save the patient's life. This isn't an exaggeration, these are the grim realities faced by those who contract this severe form of Vibrio. So, what does this mean for us? Who is most affected? While anyone can get a Vibrio infection, individuals with weakened immune systems, liver disease, diabetes, cancer, or those taking medications that suppress the immune system are at significantly higher risk for developing severe illness. This means that many Americans, including some of our most vulnerable populations, are unknowingly putting themselves in greater peril simply by trying to enjoy a warm weather activity. The possible outcomes are truly devastating, ranging from severe disfigurement and long-term disability to, tragically, death. The implications extend beyond individual health. Public health officials are constantly monitoring Vibrio levels, especially after heavy rainfall or warmer than average sea surface temperatures, which can create ideal breeding grounds for the bacteria. Decisions about beach closures, public advisories, and resource allocation for medical responses all stem from understanding these risks and their potential impact. This isn't just a personal health issue, it's a public health challenge that requires awareness, vigilance, and informed decision-making at multiple levels. Now, let's bring this back to the political sphere. How are our elected officials and public health agencies responding to these recurring threats? Are there adequate resources being allocated to track and predict Vibrio outbreaks? What kind of public education campaigns are in place, and are they reaching the most at-risk communities? These are the kinds of questions we need to be asking. The health of the nation, especially during peak seasons for such infections, should be a top priority, and understanding how policy and public health initiatives intersect is crucial for our safety. So what do you think about this? Are you concerned about the risks of Vibrio infections this summer? What more do you think needs to be done to inform the public and protect vulnerable populations? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. This isn't about fear-mongering, it's about informed preparedness. As we navigate the warmer months, staying educated and taking sensible precautions can make all the difference. Remember, knowledge is your best defense.